Hello, I'm Andi Singh, and I'm going to read to you your weekly horoscope for you in Aquarius in the month of December, from the 9th of December to the 16th of December. Let's start with the 9th of December, which is a Friday. 9th of December for you can be a day where aggression is something you will regret, and also being dominating or stubborn is something that will be not good for you, as it will attract a lot of opposition. The way the planets are poised show that you will meet easily a lot of competition, and you will tend to be a person who somehow cannot get things done. So try not to be too aggressive in your approach, whether in career, business, romance or marriage. And also try not to be wanting to dominate, whether again in career, business, love or a marriage or romance. This is a day where if you take the soft approach, you are going to do much better. So try and go that way. During the evening session, you can upset many people, and upset in the sense that you will tend to be very stubborn or want to dominate. So these two words, stubborn and dominate, seem to keep coming up on Friday the 19th to Friday the 9th to warn you. Friday the 9th is when the planets who cause arguments, the planets who make your temperament very suspect, and you can blow your temper very fast. Throughout the day this can happen. So control yourself and lie low. Lie low means don't expose yourself to any risk. Saturday the 10th is going to be a very difficult day for you. Difficult in the sense that it starts off with problems coming your way, blame in things that you didn't do well, also blame in areas of the way you behaved. So you need to be on your best behavior on Saturday the 10th, whether in career, in business, in love or romance or marriage. You'll find that bad news comes for you on Saturday the 10th, and this can be applied to career or business or also in areas of romance or marriage. So it's a very sensitive day when you cannot afford to be arrogant, and you cannot afford to be dictating what you want from people. Be the opposite and take the soft approach, and you will see that you can do much better. Why? Because there's a small group of good planets there too. But this group of small planets cannot stay long in the hour or a half hour even. So they come to bring some good news, but then they are pushed aside. But as you go towards the evening session and the night session, this small cluster of good planets become more stable. But it doesn't mean that during the evening and night session that your negative planets who created all that problems earlier in the day are going to disappear. No. But their energy begins to be weakened, and therefore solutions can be seen for earlier problems when it's the evening or even the late afternoon, but more evening and the night session. So it becomes good for you to want to socialize, and you will be invited out and you will be wanting to be with people yourself. But tell yourself that while it's the evening and the good planets are there, and also at the night time, your problem planets have not disappeared. Right through until midnight they will be there. So at any time while you're socializing or with your business contacts during the evening or night time, or with your colleagues or with your marriage partner or your romance partner, at any time during the evening or the night time, the situation can suddenly go very bad, mainly because of your temperament of arrogance and hot temper, and mainly because of your lack of teamwork, and also because of your perfectionism that can rise up and down and suddenly during the whole day. So don't do that, and you will be able to do well. On Saturday the 10th. Sunday the 11th is a bit of a better day for you. Good news can filter in. Emotionally you are more calm, and these planets in the family area can do much better. But your business planets are also seen quite active on Sunday the 11th. So you could be having a mind that's very involved in planning business strategy or career strategy, or you may want to ring up your colleagues or your boss about wanting to talk about your ideas, or you may be able to make a good business contact on Sunday the 11th, more so in the evening and the night session. And also you may be lucky in being able to convince other people about your way of in career or business areas. So at least Sunday is an emotional day, but can produce some good things for career or business. But it can tend to make you moody, by the way. Monday the 12th is going to be a much better day for you in Aquarius. And Monday the 12th can bring about many good possibilities for you. Monday the 12th is when you will tend to be stubborn and dominating. Try not to do that. That's the reason why your better planets are moved away until their activity is only seen during the late afternoon or evening or night session. But if you can behave better and not be dominating, not be stubborn, and not be too strict about everything, if you can do that, then your positive planets can move in earlier. During the night period or the evening period, you seem to become lucky. So socializing would be a good idea. You may meet the person that you've been wanting to meet, or if you invite the person will look at it positively. So you have the luck of romance. In marriage areas, if you're going to go out and socialize, only thing, don't be dominating. That's the biggest part of it. And don't be stubborn. Try to flow with the tide with everybody. So Monday the 12th, some good possibilities, but you'll have to work very hard. But evening session seems to be better. Tuesday the 13th becomes a very lucky day for you, and this luck can be used in areas of career, business, or in any form whatsoever. Excuse me. Also, Tuesday the 13th can produce unexpected good meetings, unexpected news, which is good, and unexpected support as well. So throughout the day, these planets are moving around. But there is a little cluster, so you're not having a perfect day yet. So there's a little cluster on Tuesday the 13th that wants you to be played out, to be let down, to be disappointed, to have accidents as well. So be careful of these things, are very possible, but more so in the latter part of the day, very late afternoon or evening, or the night time. In the good areas, you yourself can come up with brilliant ideas in an impulsive and sudden way. These will be positive ideas because on Tuesday the 13th you have this type of planets to help you very much. So go ahead with projecting these ideas to people in your career areas and business areas. In areas of your love life where the romance partner and the marriage partner will also be very happy. But I'm troubled by one planet that's a planet of secrecy. So I'm worried that on Tuesday the 13th, much later in the day, the evening or the night time, either you are going to be attracted to go into a secret kind of affair, or you may be wanting to go into a secret addictiveness of some kind. Excuse me. So be careful of that. And you have to travel very carefully, especially during the night time on Tuesday the 13th. So daytime seems to be better, and the night time your negative planets seem to be growing stronger. Let's go to Wednesday the 14th. Oh, excuse me. Wednesday the 14th is one of your luckiest days. And luckiest in the sense that Wednesday the 14th will bring good news in every department of your life. Whether in career areas, whether in finance areas, you can get contracts, you can get contacts in business, you can get good news about your career. In romance, you can be very lucky. In areas of marriage, everything is very agreeable. The earlier part of the day, Wednesday the 14th, a lot of short-term planets are seen. So plan everything short-term. A lot of good news will come. You may not get the activation so fast, but good enough. During the evening session and the night session, the long-term planets come into play. So you may have to wait for a later part of the day of the good news promised to you earlier part of the day, but it will happen in a long-term way. Okay? During the evening session, you can bond with family members or your marriage partner or your romance partner very nicely in a long-term fashion. You yourself will be very compassionate and very agreeable, and you'll be very acceptable to getting good news. Thursday the 15th begins very well, and it produces many opportunities for you in career, business, romance, and your marriage area also goes very well. But there's a planet of aggression also around. This planet of aggression wants to attack all your good news that's coming in. And he can do that by making you attack yourself, by showing your temper, being a nasty person in your approach, being very aggressive in the way you say or do things, and also approaching everything in a very rough kind of a way. So try not to do that, and your day will do very well. These couple of problem planets of aggression are seen more in the later part of the day, where in the evening session or the night session they can come into play, where you may become angry or you may become unhappy about something said or done, and then you explode in your temper and everything gets spoiled. These planets can also now and then do little bits of trouble in the earlier part of the day, but I see you as being lucky more or less throughout the day if you can control yourself in the way I've told you to. Friday the 16th is going to be a very bad day for you. Blame and your reputation attacked, recognition not given, and difficulties in wanting to get along with people. So areas of career and business are in jeopardy of going bad. Bad news will come your way. So tell yourself to be very careful and not to be arrogant in any form at all. Stay humble, and teamwork must be improved. Otherwise, Friday the 16th is going to turn to be a day where you are left floundering on your own with no support at all. So teamwork, when you get into that on Friday the 16th, at least you are not going to be blamed individually, but perhaps the others can absorb some of the problems as well. Accidents are very possible on Friday the 16th. Morning, noon and night, the situation is not good for you. So try to minimize exposure of risk in any kind. If you don't have to socialize, don't socialize. But at your place of work or in business, you have to be careful. The planets of secrecy are very active, and they want to attract you to corruption. They want to attract you to addiction. They want to attract you to bad company. Try to avoid all these things, or very easily, the fact that you are seen with these people, your reputation will already go bad. So watch out, Friday the 16th, not a good day for you. By all means, contact me on Facebook, and I would like to listen to what you have to say or answer your questions. And at the same time, one day I hope to meet you so that I can know your year of birth and your time of birth and look at your palms as well. And if you're not able to come personally, I'm planning to be on Skype very soon, so we can do it that way as well. In the meantime, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you the best of luck.